On the topic of power and power centers in the world, and of course, limiting this conversation to the physical realm, because I think beyond that, it's a whole different conversation. So, limiting it to the physical realm and to this planet in particular, where does power truly reside? I think the first thought is it a specific country or a group of countries with shared values and interests? Maybe. But then the question becomes who? Who in those countries holds all the power? Is it the heads of state or the voting bloc that elected that person or a specific demographic within that voting bloc? Well, that's one side of it. But then I think in today's world, with everyone spending a lot of time on social media and technology being a big part in everybody's lives, maybe the narrative is already laid out across all these platforms. And maybe it's the tech leaders and the big tech companies who've laid out the narrative already, and maybe they truly hold the power in this whole system. That's also another argument. Then the question becomes who holds a major stake in these tech companies? Maybe the top 3, 5 shareholders who own a major stake in these companies, the big hedge funds, the large institutional investors. Maybe it's them. Maybe they have a huge leverage across the system. That's another side of it too. Then you have various other arguments, which are the intelligence agencies, the military, and some people speculating on a shadow government sort of controlling the whole thing. So these are also other various other entities that could hold a significant chunk of power. But then the question becomes, maybe it's something totally different. Maybe it's an individual who is independent of the system, who is not beholden to any of the above stakeholders. Maybe power truly resides in that individual. I think there's some merit to that too. Somebody who's sort of a free agent, who's not influenced by any of the entities that I mentioned before. Maybe power resides in that person. It's possible. So, maybe it's none of these, and it's just, at the end of the day, it's a shifting dynamic across all these stakeholders, and it's fluid. Maybe it's that too. Maybe it's just distributed. So, either way, I think you think about this, it's one of those topics where you don't have a single convincing answer. So I think it's a fun exercise that way. And, I'd like to know what others think about this.